evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?
Hello and welcome back to Dredge. I am your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. We ended the last episode here at the island. Now, it's 11:30 in the morning, but we are already dealing with some panic, so we're going to need to get some rest. But it's been a couple days since I played, so I just kind of want to take some inventory here. We got some fish in our net, including red snapper and this spiny lobster, which I think is a new one for us. And then in our locker here, we've got some sellable goods. This doubloon, a big bag of doubloons, and sapphire earrings. So when we get back to town, we can go across the bay from Greater Marrow to sell that stuff. Now, the researcher doesn't have any news for us. What do we need to do in this area? So there's something in the middle there. And if we look at our journal, it's the ring, right? This is the Stellar Basin. Yeah, so there should be a ring out there somewhere if we dredge or whatever. So let's get some rest. And now, I don't know if I need to be there at night or during the day, but bottom line, if I undock and then head, let's see, I think it's going to be right back that way, kind of behind me. I think we will find what we're looking for. Now, I got to be worried about nighttime dangers, but nothing there. Where's my spyglass? So there's a glowing octopus over there. There's some dredge. Where'd you go? Right in there. Ooh. There's something crazy going on there. Why don't we just kind of head out this way? And as long as I don't stay out here... Oh, those just blow up when you run over them. So that's good to know. Adel... Where'd that dredge go? There's glowing octopus over there, which I kind of want. So let's come over here and hook one of these bad boys. And we're going to put them right there. I kind of like the shape of them, so let's actually get one more. And flip it like that. And now that's good enough there. Now, where was that dredge? Can't see anything. Right there. Am I heading toward it now? No, a little bit to the left. Towards the red pillar of light. Which is kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Let's go around that guy. And now back towards the red pillar of light. We should hit that dredge spot. I do not like what is below me right now. At all. It's got huge swarthing tentacles. We got more sapphire earrings. And there's nothing else here to dredge. But look at whatever that thing is. We should head back to the old fortress, which is right back there. Let's get paste handy and let's use it to our advantage. Now, I got to be careful because I don't have anybody to help me with damage or anything way out here. Oh, I don't like that out there. Okay, we made it. So that was kind of risky going out there at night, but... And there's really not much that I can do here. I can move these over here for now, go to my net and go... Whoops. I don't know if there's a better way for me to lay these out. I think kind of like this. And maybe like that. But we're pretty darn full in there now. So that's not ideal. Let's go ahead and rest. Yeah. So now it's 6:01. I think panic is now completely taken care of. And I need to go back that way. The abyssal. Right out in the middle of this basin is where I need to be looking, right? I like this music. It's more calm. That's probably it right there, out past the Barracuda. Which I should be able to catch. What's over here? Dredge. And looks like some sort of flounder. Just got another fish in the net, so that means we at least have room for it. So let's catch a Barracuda. I don't remember catching those. Let's catch one more. Let's go like that. Now, let's get focused here. So that, I think, is where I want to head. That's pretty much in the middle of the Stellar Basin. And there's a shipwreck right below it. Maybe this is the one that we need. I like the nice clear water here. Okay, we got a citrine ring. Gold ring, clasping a glowing citrine. I don't think that's the one that we were looking for. Go to the journal. Oh, it's a ring. I don't think that's the one, though. I mean, maybe, but I would have thought that it would have been, like, purple. You know what I mean? Like, to say some sort of indication that it was special. And we're still not right in the middle. So... I mean, we can try over there, but... Barracuda, Hadel, there's some dredge there. Keep trying. Dredge areas. I should use haste to get around more quickly. Whoa! Whoa! He did not like that. At all. Like, that was crazy. Well... Wait. Why did I get turned around that way? I'm going right back to that spot. I'm going to see if I can't catch him off guard. It was like... Hang on. Nope. Nope, not there either. It was like over there-ish. Well, not seeing it now. Where was that? Does it move? Is that it over there? I mean, we can try, but... if he attacks me again, I am not going to have much choice. Well, he attacked.
Yep.
So this is a problem. I need to figure out a way to deal with him. Maybe I have to go at night. Jeez, that was crazy. Whoops. Okay. So that was not anything. I can at least go out and get that ring. What's this over here? Oceanic. So there's some dredge there. Looks like it's just wood. What was that again? Oh, barracuda. We should probably get a couple of those. And then that dredge we can get to. Let's get some lumber. I don't know how much I need, but I'll grab one for now. And now I want to go here. And this is where we got that one ring. So I live in East Tennessee, and we had some pretty good luck with the recent weather. Like Nashville got hit really hard. They are dealing with all kinds of ice. It is not good. There's more dredge over here. Let's see if we can get this dredge. Will you leave me alone if I just come over here, dude? You don't have the right fish. Ah! Holy crap. So one, it said there I didn't have the right equipment for that. So that tells me that we are totally unequipped to deal with that monster. I'm going to ask her again. What sort of creature attacked you? It was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. It was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. So maybe it just doesn't like noise? Huh. On these letters. Turned up in collection nets, sampling tubes. No, there's no in her name, saying things. I don't know. I'm kind of stumped here. Like, if I look at my cargo, like, do I have to uninstall my engine and creep over there without any noise? Like, I don't want to do that. It'd take me forever to get back to the mainland, and there's no way I can do that because I would get panicked and die first. So I'm a little bit stumped here. It is 6:01 a.m. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and just go back. Where was the this was barracuda? No. Where was the barracuda? We're gonna catch a couple of barracuda. We're gonna catch that one ring, which I think is straight out from the barracuda. Yeah. It's funny that he let me get that ring, but he won't let me get anything else in the area. Like, what's up with that, man? I'm gonna go like that. And like that. And that's all we're gonna do there. Then we're gonna come here. Maybe I'd have to get him while he's sleeping. So maybe we could try that. So what I'll do is get this ring, pop it in there, and then is there any other? I think I'm gonna just head back and rest until dark. My net is totally full. I'm not going to be able to do anything with these fish before they rot. These barracuda that I caught. So that's kind of a bummer. But why am I not using haste? Okay, it's only 1 in the afternoon. So if I go to here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have no way to fit this in here. I could trade a barracuda for the blue mackerel and the squid, which I think is actually a good trade. It's 2 feet of fish versus 11.4 inches and 8.6 inches. So if size matters, then that's the move here. So now actually I can go like this. Boom. How you like them apples? And now if I go back to cargo, I still have 1 of these in here, but we'll just let it rot. It's fine. Now we are going to rest. We're going to try 1 more trip out there at like 1 in the morning and see if the key to this process is to get it. Oh, I hate that I just can't see anything though. We just got to do our best with this. It's going to be like out this direction. If I move out here a little bit and then use the spyglass to kind of search for dredge. There's trees out there. Just kind of like combing like a lifeguard here. Okay, dredge right there. So definitely, okay, pretty much right in line with where the jellyfish just went. I think I'm headed for it. Yeah. I just keep this on there and see the swirling light there? That gives me some hope that I'm headed for something useful, but I don't know if I can even get this stuff. He is not asleep. Is that it right there? That's fish. Don't have the equipment for that. Yep. Yep, he already damaged my engine. I'm dead. Yep, there it goes. Holy moly. Okay, so that's not the secret. So now, instead of that, I'm going to just undock and head back to the Marrows, because we're not going to get anything accomplished out here, at least not in terms of that mission. So I'm going to just beeline it back. I don't like that red swirly light. How am I panicked already? I just rested. That is weird. And there's a red swirly light over there. I don't like it. Maybe I can outrun it? Uh-oh. Stay on, light. I can just make it to daytime. Which I think we will, but it's going to be close. How are we doing on distance here? We're making some pretty good, covering some serious ground. And here comes the sun, so now I feel much better about this situation. Still want to hustle back here. Oh, there's a shark! No! Leave me alone, man! We lost the barracuda. Our engine is damaged. Dang it. Still got haste, but it's hard to tell because we are just crawling here. Don't I want to go to the left of this? I guess it really doesn't matter. At least not at this point. If I had gone to the left of that island to begin with, we'd probably... You know what? Well, we're about to die. I want him to kill me. I want to go back because I can just warp to the... Where'd he go? Come get me, dude. I just want to... You know what? We can just go like this. No, I want to... How do I just... I don't want to quit, but I guess I kind of have to. So if I say quit, yeah. Let's just go back, and then I forgot that I can warp to the collector's aisle, which we definitely want to do here. So if I go like this, and I can say, skadoosh. So just like that, we are back. And see how we're already panicked? It's kind of bizarro, but it's okay. Let's just rest for a short period, and now we are going to head... Golly, that's such a weird angle when you try and go that way. Alright, so we just need to get back to the mainland now, which should not be too difficult. I don't know if my Barracuda is rotted or not. We should be hasting our way back here just because we can. Okay, so go to the fishmonger. Alright, nothing. So I can sell all the fish. 267 bucks is pretty solid. And that's all I need to do. Does he have anything to say? No, there's like nothing I can talk to him about. Let's go to the shipwright. Oh, my phone is blowing up all of a sudden. 47 bucks of repair to do. But we're gonna do that. I really want this. So 36.8 knots is better than those two. And it's 450 bucks. So if I go uninstall, oh, just send it to storage. Send it to storage. I'm gonna do this. Took 4 hours. And then if I go to storage, now I have boating equipment is supposed to be sort of over here. I need to go to the what's-his-face across the way. The new hull, I still need wood and metal scraps. So maybe we try and get that, but then I'll still need 500 bucks, and now we are like fresh out of cash. Is the lighthouse keeper... The fog, it's behaving as... It's as though it's reacting to the light that cuts through it. It swirls and crashes against the edges. From the top of the lighthouse, I can see dark figures in the thickest tracts. Beyond Little Meadow, where the lights dwindle. Of all that I've seen, your lights seem to anger them the most. Whatever. Do you have any info? I want to ask about the wider region. Stellar Basin. There's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you get fancy getting your hooks into some of those. That's not very useful. Shipwrecks, yeah, quite a few. Why is the clock chiming at 10:20? Around the back, though, it's a little harder to get to. There are still some wrecks towards the deeper patches. You'll want to avoid that area. What else can I do for you? I think he's talking about the spot where we already found something at the very beginning. North part, Little Marrow met the unfortunate end. They say he went quite mad suddenly. One day he was normal, the next pacing the shoreline. He probably ate some food that was rotten or mutated or whatever. What happened to the last fisherman? Ah, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was terrible. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around the reef, even in broad daylight. He was no good. Alright, well, that was not very useful. Let's swing across the bay to... Ooh, yeah, we're definitely faster, and I like it. Let's go ahead and bring these over. I just want to kind of... Wait. Do I have any other fish around here that I want to catch? I need to get the oceanic rod or whatever. Let's just, we'll grab the crabs out of the crab pot, but we don't really need to do a whole lot else. Ooh, bunch of crabs. We've been crabbing all day up here. How was the crab pot? Needs repairs. Let's grab it too. And now slide on into shore here. Go to the trader. Ah. Oh, he gives me a book. The Relaxed Mind. Thanks, man. So that trinket and that trinket is 65. But if I go to storage, now we're talking 205. So that's worth 150. And then, before I forget, let's go. Where's my, go here. We're still reading that one? Jeez. Well, in here I can go. Not that I really need to do this. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. I want to go like this and drag these over. Not that it's going to matter too much, because I'm going to just probably head back to town. I don't think there's anything I need to do with the painter. About the grieving father. Is everything okay? What do you know about strange occurrences? I don't go out a lot anymore. I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight. So this is the dude was talking about. Screaming and throwing in things into the sea. Throw it back, you'd cry over and over. Well, that's not very helpful. What about the dock worker? Do you know of any shipwrecks? The eastern side of the island, mostly rotting away, were dashed apart by the waves. What can I do for you? What about any strange occurrences? I overheard a tale at the tavern some years ago. Sounded pretty strange to me. Some 20-odd years ago, fishermen set from these parts hauled up an old sealed casket from the seafloor. Pried it open to see what was inside, and it was like the Ark of the Covenant and Indiana Jones had just melted his face off. That very night, the fog rolled in for the first time. Ooh. What was in that accursed casket, nobody knows. All the crew that laid out its contents went mad, or worse. Casket and crew have since disappeared without a trace, but the fog remains. Crazy stuff, huh? Pretty crazy. He said around the east side of the island. That's going to be over there. That's like on the back side of it. So why don't we try and go there and look for some stuff? We got there. Blue mackerel. We're kind of looking for dredge. No. I don't see anything that looks very useful. Well, what was that? There is some sheet metal here. I definitely want to grab it because I know I need one for the hull. So let's actually get a couple. And that's good enough for now. It's gonna get dark real soon. So I think I'm gonna just head back to town. What is this right here? Is that fish or is that... If it's wood, I'll get it. It just went away, whatever it was. I guess since I'm just on my way in, I might as well grab some arrow squids. All depleted. Great. One crab. 6 hours remaining. Let's just go ahead and grab it and we'll get it repaired. Okay. So, fishmonger, fishmonger. Please buy my fish. Nothing in the net. Let's go to storage. Yeah. And now shipwright. Repair all. So we got a couple of crab pots repaired. Let's repair that one too. And now let's go back to the dry dock. Go like this. That goes in there. That can go there. Still need some more lumber, but that's gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to get some rest. Let's go ahead and wake up 3 in the morning. Let's undock, grab crab pots. We're gonna put one there. Now, grab the spyglass. I'm gonna go to the Devil's Spine. Obviously, we can't get much done down here. I know the journal was saying, like, collect samples, but you know what? Maybe if I do that, she has the answer to how to fix, or to help me deal with that gigantic octopus or whatever. So, where is the old... So, collect prototype parts the researcher left behind when she left the old research outpost. So, is this like the old outpost here? Change of plans. We're going to go back to the Stellar Basin. We're going to just keep trying to make sure that I've exhausted options there, basically. So, get some rest. I think we can make it there. In fact, if I go like this, I am instantly at the collector's aisle, which I think at least gives me a straight shot there. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So I just come out to my left, and I think that's the outpost. way out there on the horizon. But see, I already have panic. That is super annoying. So, I'm not dealing with that. I'd rather just rest. That's stupid. Why would I have panic already? So we'll take off at 2 p.m. What in blazes? Feels like I've been asleep forever. All right. 2 a.m. is what I was shooting for. Now, the research tower, I think that's it over there to the left. So that's pretty much where we're headed. Now, I need to get haste ready to go. Are we now headed? Yeah. Pretty sure that's it. We're already dealing with panic. And a monster that I mistook for a boat, but I managed to evade. At least temporarily. You know what I just realized? When haste starts to, like, reach the top of its bar, the screen turns red. Okay? Like, it starts to turn red. I struggle with color. So I'm not getting that feedback the way the average person who has normal eyes and a brain gets that feedback. So I have a little bit of an excuse there when I missed the boat on that. No pun intended. I'm not saying it's a good excuse, but it is my excuse. This has been a bust of an episode so far. I just don't know how to deal with that ferocious beast in the middle of the Stellar Basin. And it's quite frustrating. So we're going to just come in here, we'll dock up, move some stuff around in storage if need be. Which don't need be. What I really want to do is equip crab pot and just put one like right there for now. And then there's a windstorm coming at me. The other one, I want to put that in storage for right now. I'll try to remember to put it out at some point. So now I think it's only 11. No, don't do that. I want to rest just until my panic meter goes away, because now I want to try and get here before dark. So it's kind of back out to the cove and then, you know, veer off to the right, which I think I can handle. There is some dredge right there, and it's lumber and jewelry, like side by side. So we'll try and get both, because I need the lumber for the hull upgrade. So definitely gonna grab it, and that's you know what, I might as well grab another one. I'm not gonna have a ton of fishing in mind on this expedition, so although it's getting dark now like an idiot. Okay, so we finished the art of the silver tongue. So if I go here, I can start reading that art of the fish, or of the silver tongue. 10% sell prices and minus 10% buy prices. So that, I think, over there is where I want to go here. Let's just double check. Yeah. Now, there is some dredge right here that I want to grab. Yikes, this is moving swiftly. Another sapphire ring. Gold ring clasping a deep blue sapphire. So, I am now going to hastily make my way over there. What is this right here? Glowing octopus. I want to get that. Because it's a special one. According to the glowy stuff. Medusa octopus. Check this out. 8 snapping mouths crawl over each other. The behest of a silent master. Okay. That's pretty cool. Can I rotate that and fit another one? Yes, I can. And then we need to book it. I'm not sticking around any longer. I want to get there ASAP. Get haste up. Get out of here. Come on. You can do it. Alright, we made it. Now, is this the old research outpost? Starlight Pontoon. It's not, but it is a... like the all-in-one traveling merchant, which is also useful, at least. So, let's go ahead. Sell all fish. 233. Heck yeah. That all go to storage, right? So if I come in here, we're gonna leave that in the middle. That goes like that, kind of like that. Just have to remember that that ring is in there and then sell it eventually. I got 600 bucks. So if I go here, go to storage. I didn't need to do that, I don't think. I can go like that. And now upgrade your vessel to tier 2 and adds 5 new cargo spaces. That is worth the 500 bucks. Oh, show. A shizzle dizzle. So now, look at that. We got so much extra space in there. It's cray-cray. I can now put another engine right here. I can put a small rod right there. I forgot to look at this. Yeah, we read that already, but... And then... Shipyard, is there anything that needs repaired? For 29 bucks. Go ahead and do that. And that's pretty much all I can do here. So we're going to rest. And we're going to wake up a little bit before daylight because now I guess I'm going to just come back over here, but I'm not sure what we're missing with the... So which direction is that? It's like basically kind of behind me-ish. Is it over there? Wasn't there like old wreckage or something? I don't like being over top of that dude. One bit. Yeah, that's still research outpost there. Okay. Get out of here. Can I dock here? Well, at least we managed to dodge that dude. Okay. How have we not been here already? So if I go to the generator... Oh, generator sputters and ticks over. So we need to get parts to fix the lab. Laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. Didn't we already do this? Or maybe that was at a different part of the map. So we got a research point. That's awesome. Equipment on the table. We find the prototype parts that the researcher was looking for. That's awesome. Let's also check the floor. Cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the wall. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. That's a bad idea. Oh. Maybe not. And that's it. Alright, and it's only 8 in the morning. We can go back to the research tower, which is over there, right? Am I headed the right way? Yes. Just making sure. I don't like that dude's nasty big tentacles coming at me. Scary. Let's go ahead and catch a fish while we're at this. Because now that I know that there is a fishmonger nearby, we can make some money over in this area while we also take care of some jobs for the... Let's get one more. Okay. It's 12:32. Where is that? The dock over there to my left? It's like back this way. I'm gonna try and do it. It's probably stupid, but... Is that it over there? Yeah. I think in general, you want to avoid going over top of this dude. Like that. That was really close. I mean, really close to damaging my engine from too much haste. But we made it. So that worked out really well. Let's go to the fish market. 224 bucks for that stuff right there. That's what I'm talking about. Wait. Those can just go to storage. And actually, as I think about this, I want to go here and install that. Why can't I install it? There we go. And then coastal shallow. So yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Let's just repair some stuff. And now we still have 276 bucks. Is there anything else I want to do here? Ooh, even better lights. So this is the one we have. 1800 lumens, 82 feet. This one is, you know, 20% better, 15% better. It's not bad. But we don't have the money for it. So let's... Last thing before we end the episode is we try and make it to the research outpost, which I have to go around this island or past the island. I'm gonna skirt the edge as best I can. Which, we're not dealing with a whole lot of panic yet, so I think we got this without too much trouble. Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And look how fast we are now. Love it. Alright, hey, researcher! Oh, hello again. What do you need? I have those prototype parts you asked for. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Let me assemble the device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. So, an abyssal sampling device. Takes 3 hours. It's inefficient, but should allow you to harvest. Is that... This is like a rod, right? Not a net? I'm assuming. I'm not quite sure. But let's just go ahead and pop it in storage for now. Now, I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking, or enrage it. I'm not sure. Connect it to the research post's outpost generator. You'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. So that we definitely want to take, and we got to be really careful with that. Great, now take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve that equipment I gave you to catch some of these. So that's like I was going to say an anglerfish, giant amphipod, loose jaw, and a snailfish. So we can now catch some of these fish, but we don't really have the capacity for it just yet. Okay, I don't have that stuff, so let's just say we're done. About those specimens you are after. Okay, so that's just a repeat. Well, now if I go here, do I want to... Well, I think I need... I can't... Can I install that myself? Surely not. So if I put this away... Oh, I can install it. That's good to know. And then... Don't I have another smaller... I apparently threw it away. That smaller rod, which I could have put right there. So that kind of stinks. So what we're going to do now is... The last thing I think we'll do before we wrap up here. We're going to get some rest. And about... Yeah, that's a good time to wake up. Because we can undock. And now I want to buy... Well, let's just... Wait, I'm pointing the wrong direction here. What's this right here? Oh, that's a crab pot. Why don't we grab this, because it might be a rare one. And we are so much faster than we used to be. Wait, glowing octopus? In a crab pot? I mean, I ain't complaining, but... I didn't think that was possible. So there is the one... Let's go there and see what's up. Look how fast we are compared to before. Like, it's not even close, y'all. Okay. Holy slow. Well, we got the loose jaw and the trophy one, so that's cool. Now, this is super slow. Not that bad, honestly. Alright, let's get a couple of those, and now let's, Oceanic. Where was I gonna go? I was gonna try to go back to the pontoon. For now, and then make my way to the outpost. So kind of this direction to the pontoon, right? And if I see any of the other... See, there's the anglerfish over there, but I don't really want to go straight across the middle. I want to go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. So, we'll come over here. Can I not catch this? No, I cannot. I don't have any fishing rod other than the one... There's one of our guys. So there's loose jaw there, red snapper, and oh, it's way out there. I think I can get that guy. We got plenty of time. It's not this one, right? Oceanic abyssal, right there. It's just right here. This is the anglerfish. What? Okay, so we got the anglerfish. That thing is a space hog, isn't it? I can get one more, though. I go like that. Heck yeah. All right, let's go to shipwright. I can east it up there and get there in like seconds. Pretty fast when I do it that way. All right. So, fish market. I want to sell him that, that, and that. And those. Now, floating dock. Modifies cargo spaces to hold more rods. Adds new 4 cargos. Yeah, I don't have... I guess I can look at my storage. I've got... let's just grab some of that for now. Go back to the floating dock. And I'm kind of trying to think what I want here. Engine space. Cargo space. I think cargo space. Actually, you know what? I am kind of thinking broad space to free that one up. So, lumber. And then these are all not what I needed. So, back to storage. I need cloth and that guy. Back floating dock here, and then we're gonna go boom, boom, like so. I gotta make it back to the I gotta make it back to what's her face. Is there anything I need to do at the shipyard? I can repair some stuff. I could go like this. Shallow, coastal. Yeah, see, this is the one that I want because it combines those two. Yeah. That's... Well, you know what I should have her do, though, is repair everything. Okay. Now, 2 more stops, and we're going to wrap things up. So the first stop is back to Milady, because I just need to drop off the couple of fish that I caught for her. And then we'll get some rest, and we'll go back to the research outpost and start working on the generator, I think. I'm sure I'm going to get it wrong the first time, so I want to kind of be like this. Do that. Yeah, now I'm facing the way I want to be. Oh, hello again. About those specimens. Yep, just open up your... There we go. Hadal. See, I need the Hadal thing, which I think is going to be an upgrade to this. Nope, that's it. Actually, you know what? Let's dock again and rest before we head over there. We're going to do it like right around there. Probably a bad idea. I can't see. I hate not being able to see. Let's just rest until it's dark. Or until it's light. Alright, try this again. Ooh, we got a blood snapper. Let's check that out. So, oh wait, we finished a book too. Which one was it? The Relaxed Mind. 10% resilience to panic. That's big. Blood leaks endlessly from under its scales, pooling beneath it no matter where it's placed. Alright, so we're just heading right over there. If we see anything that we can dredge on the way, we'll do that, but Let's yeah. Ooh. Hello. We got a new story to read. Let's first get back on paste and just pop in here. What is this over here? What is that over there? It's Dredge. And I want it. Is this a research point? Am I seeing that right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. Whoa. That was close. Okay. So if I go to the generator, go like this. Ooh, I get a research point for that. Activate the machine. Not right now, because... Oh, I don't have storage over here. Dang it. It's kind of a bummer, because if I want these to be in my storage. So if I go to the cabin, let's just read this message and then we'll wrap up the day. I have not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill, which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm, no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here, and they're illegible. Oh, that's not. That's saying something was written there that I can't read. Well, most of what they've hauled up was junk. They actually came up with a large wooden casket to hush him over the crew. It's such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void, and the page is torn off there. Ooh, juicy stuff there. Alright, that is going to do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we'll see y'all next time.
Good evening, friend and neighbor. Or shall I say this afternoon?